All right, welcome back to the other semifinals here.
Yeah, Jan, I don't know if people at home, like if they're watching from their living room or their computer, I don't know if they can feel the energy and electricity that's in this building. Guys, listen to me very carefully. If you haven't had a chance to experience pickleball in another country like this, you need to come experience it. Just even if you don't play, if you just book a plane, get a hotel, and come experience the energy and excitement of the World Pickleball Championship. The team factor, I'm telling you, there's something very special about what they have here.
Yeah, so it's exciting, and this semifinals is even more exciting because the local favorite, Jefri, is playing against his idol, Aditya.
I don't know if we can get one of the cameras between the points to show the crowd from Indonesia here. But they are loud and proud right now, cheering on their Indonesia favorite player, Jefri. And they have a little cheer between the points. I love it.
1-0.
Yeah, that was a good shot. I got to tell you, this guy, I saw him last night. This is my first time seeing him really competing. He played last night. I didn't get to see much of it, but this guy is electrifying.
And he has got an early lead, 3-1 Jefri. 3-1 Jefri.
3-1, early lead for Jefri. Aditya is starting a little slow, but he's going to end up picking it up. There's no doubt in my mind he's going to make himself known in this game. But Jefri is an absolute animal. His quickness on the court is something to be watching. Yeah, so good. One thing that really stands out to me early is that Jefri has great anticipation of where his opponent's going to hit the ball. A 3-1 early score. Look at the footwork. Do you see the watch the footwork from Jefri Waranda as he finds that ball, sets himself up in good position, and makes sure to hit a clean shot every time. You're not going to see him out of position very much. Same with Aditya. He will be the same. He won't be out of position too often.
5-1 Jefri.
This is a very exciting, energetic crowd over here. Obviously, if people are here, they would feel this, but Indonesia pretty excited to have one of their own in the semifinals playing against Team India. You can feel their presence big time. And make no mistake, Jan, Jefri will ride that wave of energy this whole match. They're going to feed him the energy and electricity that he needs to win this match. Team India is not as big in numbers as they were in Asia Pickleball Open, so they're going to have to cheer a little louder to get behind Aditya to make sure they counter and neutralize some of this excitement. But right now, it is heavy in the favor of Indonesia and their boy, Jefri Waranda. Look at them going right at each other. Also, just a side note, this is the first pro player I've seen here in the semifinals using a Hudef paddle, so that's interesting. I like that. Nice, good-looking gold colors, which I'm partial to, since my last name's Golden.
Oh, is it so? Well, for those who never heard about Indonesia and pickleball in Indonesia, watching Jefri, it's like watching the pinnacle of the big iceberg. You know, there is so much pickleball in Indonesia, and it's just a fantastic pickleball country. And we all know badminton in Indonesia was so big, and we all are expecting the same happening also in pickleball. And as I said, Jefri is only one of many talented young players coming up.
Yeah, and I'm just curious. I haven't seen too many Indonesia players as high quality in play as Jefri. So I wonder who he gets to train with, because he is on point right now.
Yeah, I mean there are a lot of players, and I don't think that they train, but they play together, you know, and basically they help each other grow, and it's just.
It's set. It's 8-1 at the switch, Jan.
Yes.
This is not good.
Yeah.
Deep waters over here for Aditya as he finds himself down 7 points in the game to 15. This is going to be significant to see if he can rise up. Now, remember, Tejas Mahajan was also losing at the switch, made a huge comeback and took the lead, ended up losing 15-14, but he's going to have to really dig deep right here and find a way to crawl back in this match.
Yeah, and especially when actually I can even hardly hear you. So much noise here. I feel like at a hockey stadium or a football stadium.
Yes, I feel like we're in a hockey game. Then there's a huge Indonesia crowd just off center.
Imagine Saturday team competition, Indonesia playing their matches. This players will be shaking out of sound. Yeah.
This is the part that I loved back in April that I experienced for the very first time. At 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, the players were coming out to support their team.
And
8-1, still so far. Aditya not able to overcome any of the adversity that he's faced until that point right there. Now, that doesn't mean that he's changed the momentum yet. He got a side out. He's still got to put points on the board in order to get back in this game. Getting side outs is not going to help you get a win. Oh boy, that's a game changer. Dagger to the heart of Aditya right there. Game's far from over, but boy, you hit a backhand around the post off a good shot from
he waited and waited and waited until the ball really got it.
His focus, I'm telling you, I have never seen a player quite so focused as we've seen Jefri right now. Every single point, he is methodical in his execution.
I don't know if you noticed his splits. He's like Djokovic.
I agree. It did look like Djokovic. If I did that right there, you would be picking me up off the floor. All right, that's what Aditya needed. You see the little fist bump? That's an internal thing to try to get himself going.
Coming here to Indonesia, having Indonesian players and Philippine players, that's a brand new experience for Indian players. And I think that this is so good for further development of pickleball in Asia.
Yes, it is. It's good. And I'm going to tell you right now, Jan, the momentum has slightly shifted just a bit. The crowd not quite as excited at the moment because he's rattled off 2 or 3 points in a row. This is his chance to crawl back in this game. He's got to maximize this opportunity right now. Another unbelievable backhand. Tejas and Aditya both with that one-hander that rolls cross-court. Really nice shot.
Even though the lead is so substantial, I would never write off Aditya. He's an experienced senior player.
Well, if he can get this crowd out of it a little bit, he can have a chance to really get back in this game. But if he allows Jeffrey's crowd to stay involved, he'll have a very tough time working out of this hole he's in.
Beautiful point here.
You see the fire coming out?
Yeah.
That's his internal mechanism kicking in, saying, no, don't go down fighting weak. Go out fighting with fire, and that's what you're going to see him do to try to crawl back in this game, because right now he has not shown his best potential on the court at up to this point.
As we said many times before, Aditya is a role model for many players in Asia, and also Jefri.
That's the crowd right there.
When we talked 3-4 weeks ago and Jefri was asking, is Aditya coming? And I said, yes. I said, like, my word, I want to play him. His dreams are coming true in this moment.
I love it. It's one thing, Jan, to want to play your idol in pickleball. It's another thing to execute shot after shot against your idol. And right now, he is absolutely wearing Aditya out. And we're seeing him scrambling right now to try to recover. He should, honestly, this is my opinion. When you're not in a position of authority right there and the other player has the advantage, you have to continue to work out of that point in a way to neutralize.
Yep.
You shouldn't drive the ball when you're not in that position of authority yet.
Yeah.
Of course, it's easy for me to say over here. Yeah, he was doing a great job. Look, at the end of the day,
that was a good thought.
It was a good shot from Aditya, and the idea there was to drop the ball. But in hindsight, he's got to roll that ball, get it lifted up over the net, and keep him deep because Aditya wasn't up at the net yet. So he has some space to work there.
Five, 9.
I got to tell you, sometimes you can just feel something in your gut. I have this gut feeling that Jefri's going to finish the game. He's going to finish the course. It's still up in the air. Aditya with a response right there. Maybe he heard me.
All I'm hoping is for a good pickleball tonight.
100%.
Regardless who is going to win. Obviously, everybody here, I mean, most of the people here in the hall are cheering for Jefri.
Well, Aditya is a fierce competitor. He's not going to go anywhere, and likely he will make a push back.
But Aditya is a really, really nice gentleman.
The referee calling that ball good.
Yep, he overruled it.
I believe that might have hit the line. It's hard to say, but
yeah.
I believe he did. I do believe he did.
And
hit
remember,
the line.
the players have to make a decision in a split of the second. And
in my opinion, the referee has the best angle there. He's also watching, where Jefri is actually running to hit the ball and having to look at the same time.
Exactly.
It's not as easy to do that. Nice reset. This is where he's got to continue. See, they go for, in my opinion, all the players that we've seen, when they're back, they're trying to hit clean winners from the baseline off balance. You should continue to drop the ball and reset until you get back to a position of neutral.
Until you get a little more control.
At least a little more control. Maybe not full control, but you've got to get back to a position of where you can make a play. Jefri, I believe, winning 10-5?
Maybe 10-6 now.
10-6? Yeah, 10-6. That's a nice inside out. That ball is their bread and butter. That's what the Indians do so well. They work around that forehand, and they really drive well inside out. I think their length has a lot to do with that.
Yeah. We saw it in the previous semifinals. Tejas didn't go anywhere, and he nearly got it.
He made that bread and butter shot over and over to get back in this.
Anybody who think that Aditya...
There it is again. We've seen it now twice. He's doing that 2 times in a row to test. Now, here's what I'm going to make a prediction. The next ball he gets to that side where he can work around it, he's going to go inside in down the line because he knows now that Jefri's going to adapt to that inside out. You watch and see.
All right. Let's see.
Aditya is a very smart player. He's going to make an adaptation to that counter. Because Jefri also is going to he has to make an adjustment. He has no choice. Watch. Oh, he went back to it again. But he missed. Jefri missed. But I thought for sure he was going to roll down the line on that one, but he didn't.
I think this is a time for Jefri to call timeout, my opinion. But he probably doesn't want to show weakness.
And that's why we're over here also, because he thinks in the moment he's going to be able to continue to play. I think he should call a timeout, though. That's a great reset. Look, this is the position of neutral, getting back to neutral. There it is. So he kept dropping that ball in, at least not fully attackable, right? And it puts a lot of pressure on Jefri to continue to hit ball after ball after ball. And to be honest, all that Aditya is trying to do right there is get back to that neutral state. That's all it is.
Yep. And
the crowd not as excited right now because he's not winning every point. All right, so you can see the demeanor has shifted, right?
yes.
So I stand corrected.
9-10.
9-10.
Well, I'm old enough to say any kind of predictions because whenever I predict something, the other thing will happen.
Oh my goodness, these games are so momentum based. There's the inside in. So 3 to 4 times he went inside out. That time he circled around and closed his paddle off, goes down the line, hits a brilliant shot below the net going over.
And out of nowhere, we have a tie here, 10-10.
Of course I spoke way too soon. Commentator's curse, but now is Jefri's turn to change that momentum back.
We'll see if he will be able to add at least 1 point, because if he doesn't,
if he gives that ball right back,
he is in the trouble.
What a good deep serve. He played that point brilliant. He played that point brilliant. Aditya with a nice backhand volley block off the net cord to get himself another opportunity here to take the lead for the first time in this whole game. He found himself down 8-1 at the switch. Now, that's the adjustment from Jefri. See, like I told you, he's going to pick up on that tendency to go inside out on the forehand. So Aditya has to make some adjustments. Oh, that's so good from Jefri. The speed. Oh my God. What a point did we just see? And the gamesmanship right here from Aditya, getting the Indian crowd into it. Jefri did everything he possibly could to keep that point alive. I don't think you could play the point any better than either one of these guys played it.
Pickleball at the very best.
This is some of the highest quality pickleball I've seen in quite a while. This would rival the States in level of competition. Oh, that was a smart shot right there from Aditya. He, instead of going cross court, which is what Jefri thought that he was going to do, he pins him down behind him, causing Jefri to hit the brakes right there. Look, we talk about this so much, but look at the confidence difference now in Aditya at 13-12 or 14-13 versus down 8-1. The shoulders shrunk, the head down, missing the shots. Now his confidence is extreme. Where we're going to see the difference is, can Jefri stop this momentum, get the ball back, and have a chance to regain that momentum in his favor?
Yeah. Well, Jefri came out very hot, and Aditya also didn't know what to expect. It took Aditya some time to readjust, but I would still not say that Aditya is going to have a clear winner, a winning of this match, because I think that Jefri is still not going. He's not going to give up now. So we'll see. Next point or two will tell us much more.
Watch Jefri get a point back and watch this crowd explode. That ball is too good. That ball is too good. So now you're seeing it.
Aditya, greatest showman.
Yeah, he's feeling it. He's feeling it. This is called a heat check right here.
And we can hear also our Indian friends here cheering for Aditya.
Yeah, this is a big, big moment for Jefri to respond. Let's see how it unfolds right now, live on Championship Court. Yeah, that's a good response. Now, this is where the crowd can come to play a factor for Jefri. They've got to continue that good energy for Jefri, or else he's going to fall to the wayside here. I like the composure from Jefri to take his time. Make sure he's hitting the right shots. I like it. He went for it there. He was a little out of position, in my opinion, to hit that drive, but I like what he went for. You got to go for some shots if you're going to have a chance here. I believe 13-12.
Aditya upset with himself that he didn't call it out.
He looked like he wanted to. Is it 13-10?
I think it's 14, either 10 or 12-14.
Yeah, that's too good from from Aditya, getting that ball really deep into that far corner.
So to my knowledge, Aditya is trying to close now.
Oh, absolutely. He's got that animal instinct of smelling the finish line. He smells some blood. The confidence level from Jefri has dropped just a tad, and we're going to see him try to close this match out. Okay, so that was his inside in that he was trying to fool Jefri with. You got to make that shot, though.
The situation has changed because Aditya had already 3 match points.
Yes.
And I think that maybe mental momentum is coming into his head.
Jefri taking a big breath. I don't know if you could see that on camera.
Yes.
Before that serve. He's got to make something happen on this series. Oh, man.
Look at him.
That's so good from Aditya. It's his reach. He can reach that ball so easily.
He is tall, he is lean, he is flexible.
You know, guys like Aditya, Leander, Jefri, even Tejas, these guys live for these moments. They train blood, sweat, and tears for these moments, and Aditya really showing that he wants it. He's going for it. He's going for it. You know, I don't blame him. You're up 14-10 or 14-12.
Yep.
Yeah. Right now, Aditya's owning that net, and Jefri, in my opinion, right now, doesn't have the tools right now to overcome this reach and athleticism from Aditya. He's got no answers.
Exactly. It took Aditya a little time to read Jeffrey's game.
But I tell you what, there's no quit in Jefri. He's going to continue to fight. Now he's got to put some points back on the board. He's been stalled out for quite a while now.
Yes. Nobody is adding any points.
That's a great shot, but Aditya with the answer. That's just reach. That's just reach. He just flicked that ball back across his body.
Fantastic, yes.
Literally, Jefri, you can see it, head down, shoulders sunk a little. He has no answers at the moment, but he's got to forget everything that's happened up to this moment and focus on this very next point, because this is the only thing that matters in this moment.
This could be the last point.
Very good resets. That one a little high. Yeah. I like the composure from Jefri. He doesn't panic in these moments. He just continues to hit the methodical shot till he gets the ball that he wants. Now, here's where he's got to step up on some offense. Oh, that's such a good ball. The little forehand flick roll, cross court. You got to love that. Aditya not able to put a paddle on it at all. And now the crowd going to become a factor if he can get 2 points in a row. That's called momentum. 1 point and give the ball back is not momentum. 2 points and staying with that shot and that momentum is what you need. Man, boy, I tell you, Jan, this is an exciting semifinal. This isn't even the finals yet.
Nope.
Goodness, that ball should have probably rolled over. Momentum of that ball should have carried over. However, gravity pulled that thing back on to the side of Jefri. Rwanda. And that's it. Jefri dumping that one into the net on the final shot. Aditya drops the Selkirk paddle in explanation. What a great match. What a great match we just watched. Win or lose, both these guys, fierce competitors. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time.
I think that the new rivalry was just born, has been born, and I just really hope that these guys will meet many, many times in the future for the good of pickleball in Asia.
I would love to get an interview with both
the
winner and the loser, so we're going to see if we can track both these guys down. We'll be back right after this.
This is Steve Dawson from ProKenix. I'm the designer and originator of all ProKenix pickleball paddles. I'm very excited that we can have kinetic technology within every paddle. The kinetic technology is proven to reduce shock and vibration and is used by myself and all pickleball players as both a preventative and a cure for arm-related injuries.
All right, guys, Scott Golden here, back on championship court for an interview with Jefri, Rwanda. Jefri, what a fierce battle that we just saw on championship court. You were up 8-1, in complete control of that match, but your opponent fought back, ended up winning a close one at the very end. Talk us through what happened there.
Kamu udah unggul 8-2 duluan, jadi ketika kamu udah unggul 8-2 duluan, dia bisa comeback, itu apa yang kamu rasakan?
Mungkin gak nervous aja.
She's nervous and gauges. She's nervous and cannot control with the game.
Yeah, you know, the momentum swings in pickleball are big, and that momentum you had early, the crowd behind you, the Indonesia crowd really cheering loud, that tapered off a little bit after your opponent took the lead. Aditya, a fierce competitor, lots of experience on the court. Jefri, we're excited to see you come back for the next one and possibly compete for a final. Great job on your big run here representing Indonesia. Very good job.
Jadi terima kasih banyak untuk ininya. Kamu udah berusaha dengan baik dan kamu berbeda ketika kamu posisi di sana dan posisi di sini gitu. Posisinya berbeda.
Mungkin nggak ada yang berbeda, cuman rasa agak dikejar itu nervous aja.
It's not feeling like nervous, but it's the feeling like it's running and Aditya rushing is the point. That's just that feeling. That's it.
Very good. Thank you so much for your competition. Very good job. Let's give it up for Jefri. All right, let's see if we can get Aditya over here. Aditya, come join me, please. Aditya. Aditya, please come join me over here. You can do that in a minute. You got plenty of time to wait between the matches. All right, so Aditya, I saw you compete at the Asia Pickleball Open back 5-6 months ago. You did not play to your full potential. You and I talked about that. You said you were sad that you didn't play to that best potential, but today you rose to the occasion. You found yourself down 8-1 early. How did you fight through that adversity to come back and win this match?
I just followed your advice. I still remember from 5-6 months ago in Thailand, you told me even if you are down, just play to your full potential. There's no need to panic. You still have points to save. He still had 6 points to take, which was a big margin. So I just played at my full potential, and I want to say thank you. Yeah, thank you to you. Your advice did that all. Yeah.
So talk about once you crawled out of that hole after being down so big, what did it feel like to change that momentum in your favor? How much more confidence do you gain going down the final stretch to try to close that game out?
To be honest, when it was 10-all, when I scored 11-10, then I got the pressure. I don't know why, but it just happened that now I see the victory is close, then I got casual. Then I thought, no, I should play at my full potential. Otherwise, it's going to happen. The last time I lost to a very good player, I did not let that happen again. So I just removed the pressure. I just tore my shoes also to reach the ball, and I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm happy right now.
have you played against Leander from the Philippines? He's in the finals against you. Have you had a chance to play him? Have you seen him play at all?
I didn't got the chance to play with him, but I seen him. He beat Tejas Mahajan, one of the best in our country, and my bhaiya also. But I'm gonna just follow his advice because he knows better the gameplay than I can. So I'm just gonna follow his lead.
I love it, guys. Aditya moving his way into the finals against Leander from the Philippines. Stay tuned when we come back. We're gonna have that match. What a great match we just witnessed. That was fantastic. Both semifinals are done. We'll be back after this to see more.